Hello and welcome to the TutorNet channel. Today we are going to work through some problems using the Pythagorean theorem. For the first example, we are asked to find the length of the missing side x using the Pythagorean theorem. So we know that Pythagorean theorem tells us that the sum of the squares of the lengths of legs of a right triangle is equal to the square of the length of the hypotenuse, which is a side opposite the right triangle. In other words, a squared plus b squared equals c squared, where c is the length of the hypotenuse and a and b are the lengths of the legs. So in this case, we know that a equals 5, b equals 12, and we're asked to find the length of the hypotenuse. So plugging in our known variables, we will find that 5 squared plus 12 squared equals c squared. So 25 plus 144 equals c squared. So c squared equals 169. So in order to get rid of the exponent, we will take the square root of both sides. So c equals 13. So the length of the hypotenuse is 13 meters. Okay, moving on to our second example, we're asked to find the length of the missing side, x. So again, since we have a right triangle, we can use the Pythagorean theorem, which we know is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. In this case, we are given the length of the hypotenuse, which is the length across from the right angle. So we know that c equals 5 meters. And we know that b equals 4 meters. So we need to find the length of side A. So if we plug in our known variables, we have a squared plus 4 squared equals 5 squared. So a squared plus 16 equals 25. If we subtract 16 from both sides, we know that a squared equals 9. And again, to get rid of the exponent, we take the square root of both sides, and we're left with a equals 3. So we know that the length of side x is 3 meters. That wraps up our discussion on the Pythagorean theorem. Please comment any other topics you would like us to cover, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks.